And good afternoon. Welcome out here to King City as we get set here for high school baseball action today in the Grand River Conference West. It's a matchup today here between the Warriors of Albany and the Wildcats of King City. As we take a look here at these two teams coming in, Warriors come in with a record of 9-6, 5-1 in conference play. They take on a King City team coming in with a record of 8-5, 5-0 in conference play. We'll go over the GRC West, how things could shake out with the things that are going on when we in just a moment. But remember, today's pregame brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, here for good. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors. Help you bring you today's broadcast here on Albany TV, including BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center locations in Bethany and Albany, Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, and the Albany Hy-Vee, Smith Insurance and Smith Prudential in Albany, along with Shelter Insurance Agent Sam Phillips in Albany, Johnson Controls, the Briar Patch, and Sublime Formula, both on the west side of the square in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop, East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center in Albany. Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany. Kathy Sneed with Acres of Hope, LLC. JC Designs just off the square in Albany. B&B Barbecue in Albany. Mosaic Medical Center Albany. The City of Albany. Williams Construction. Main Street Albany. The Albany Booster Club. The Albany and King City School Districts. And the Printery New Shop are located in Albany. So let's go ahead and take a look with the loss last night to North Harrison and King City's win over Stanberry. There is now a possibility here for a couple of different options. So let's go over it. So the scenario. So if Albany is able to defeat King City and King City is able to defeat North Harrison next week, then Albany and King City will share the GRC West title. If Albany defeats King City tonight, North Harrison defeats King City, and then North Andrew, Albany and North Harrison will share the GRC West title. However, if Albany defeats King City tonight, North Harrison defeats King City but loses to North Andrew, then Albany will win the conference outright. Now, if King City wins tonight and then also wins next week over North Harrison, King City wins the title outright. If King City defeats Albany and then North Harrison is able to defeat King City and North Andrew, King City and North Harrison will share the title. If King City defeats Albany tonight, North Harrison then defeats King City but loses to North Andrew, then King City will win the conference outright. So, Brett, hopefully that makes it as clear as mud.
Well, yeah, basically for the purposes of these two teams, if King City can win one of their last two, they'll be guaranteed at least a share. If they win both, they'll win the conference outright. If Albany loses this game tonight, they're pretty much out of the running for the even a share of the conference, and that's pretty much all they can hope for right now with their loss to North Harrison. So it was a big game last night. Albany got beat pretty bad, 12-2. And for conference purposes, this one's just as big. We talked a lot about Albany maybe being able to win the conference, and there's still a chance, but we're going to need to see much more. We're going to see a much better effort tonight from Albany than what we saw last night, because last night pretty much for the opening inning was pretty rough.
Yeah, and there were mistakes, base running mistakes on the field. It just wasn't a great night for the Warriors. They're hoping for a big bounce-back game here today. Talked to Coach Worrell before the game. He's looking for that as well, just to try and erase last night's game from your memory, get ready for today.
Yeah, and the biggest thing is, there's a lot of games that you play. We talk about a lot in basketball. You can't let one bad game define your whole season. So that was a rough game last night. It was not the Warriors' night, but a quick turnaround today. So you can't afford a continued lapse here today. You got to win this one if you want to have a hope of clinching a share of the conference.
And as both teams get set here for the meeting at home plate, we'll take a quick BTC Bank pregame timeout. We'll be back with more in a moment as we get set for your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank Mascot Debit Card. With each swipe of your Mascot Debit Card, BTC Bank donates 7.5 cents to the school represented on your card. It's a simple step you can take to have a big impact on your community at no cost to you. Stop by our branch today to get your Mascot Card and start making a difference immediately. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. Member FDIC.
Have you looked at Pettyjohn Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Pettyjohn Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
There's something special happening in downtown Albany. Our small town charm, our local businesses, and our historic Main Street are the heart of our community. And now we're investing in the future. From restoring storefronts to supporting entrepreneurs to creating new places for families and visitors to gather, Main Street Albany is leading the revitalization of our downtown. When you shop local, volunteer, or support Main Street projects, you're helping build a stronger, brighter Albany for generations to come. Join us as we keep moving forward. Main Street Albany, investing in our community, restoring our history, and building our future. Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Home Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Home Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Home Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Home Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust. And welcome back out again here to King City as we get set for tonight's starting lineups. Tonight's starting lineups are going to be brought to you by Hogue Lumber Company. Before you start your next project, stop in and talk to the experts at Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri. We will turn it over here to the public address announcer for tonight's starting lineups here in just a moment, as we'll get set for the starting lineup and then the national anthem here. And all are here at King City for this Grand River Conference West matchup. And again, as we talked about, a big one to decide the possibility of the GRC West champion. Again, a win tonight keeps Albany's hopes alive. King City with a win tonight still has a shot for the outright conference, but will get at least a share of the conference.
Riding a lot of momentum coming into this game. They've got Graham Metzger on the mound, one of two standout pitchers on this team. So Warriors will have their work cut out for them. They faced a good pitcher last night, facing another one here tonight.
And let's go ahead and give props here as we wait for the starting lineups to Ryder Sample last night over in Stanbury. Picked up his 200th career strikeout and 100th hit, both in the same game. So congratulations to that young gentleman, as he'll look to try and pick up another couple hits tonight as he'll get the start at shortstop. So again, today's starting lineups are going to be brought to you by Hogue Lumber Company. Before you start your next project, stop in and talk to the experts at Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri. So we will get set now here for the starting lineups and then your national anthem here from King City when we come back in just a moment.
Pettyjohn Auto Center in Bethany and Albany is a proud sponsor of Albany TV. Pettyjohn's is your local Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer. For new and used vehicles, certified service, and collision center, visit pettyjohnauto.com.
In life, as in sports, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance, someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy. To get started, contact me, Nick Smith, the financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
Shelter Insurance, this is Charles.
Afternoon, Charles.
Joshua?
Does Shelter Insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
You know we offer car insurance, son. What's going on?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, we're your shield, we're your shelter.
See Shelter Agent Sant Phillips in Albany today for a free insurance review.
And welcome back out again here to King City as we get set for tonight's starting lineup, brought to you by Hogue Lumber Company. Before you start your next project, stop in and talk to the experts at Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri. If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to King City tonight for the GRC West matchup between the Albany Warriors and your King City Wildcats. First, the lineup for the visiting Warriors. Leading off, the shortstop, number 8, Bear Orell. Batting second, the third baseman, number 5, Carter Danner. Batting third, the catcher, number 7, Dalton Worrell. Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 17, first baseman, number 17, Shea Miller. Batting fifth, the second baseman, number 4, Jay Anthony. Batting sixth, the pitcher, number 1, Landon Hawkins. Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 12, Ricardo Kopp. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 21, William Fish. And batting ninth, the center fielder, number 31, John Rigney. Now for your Wildcat starting lineup. Leading off, the second baseman, number 1, Caden Wayne Scott. Batting second, the pitcher, number 5, Graham Metzger. Batting third, the shortstop, number 2, Ryder Sample. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 21, Gentry Law. Batting fifth, the catcher, number 9, Coy Courtenier. Batting sixth, the center fielder, number 10, Wyatt Jackson. Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 23, Jackson Shoup. Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 6, Carter Heinrich. Batting ninth, the designated hitter, number 45, Kinston Aburn. And in right field, number 7, Connor Pulliam. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand, remove your hats, and face the flag in left center field for the playing of our national anthem.
In our friendly small town of Albany, Missouri, we have community-minded businesses, great places to eat and shop, a historic Carnegie Public Library, community center, pool, 9-hole golf course, multiple places to worship, and a strong school system. Albany is the seat of Gentry County, located off Highway 136 in the heart of northwest Missouri. Albany is a fun place to visit, but an even better place to live, where we have small town roots with a big town feel. Healthcare works best when it feels simple, supportive, and close to home. That's why Mosaic Medical Center Albany is all in on making it easy to access the care you need. We're now offering one-call scheduling for all our primary care clinics in Albany, Grant City, New Hampton, and Stanberry, including radiology appointments. One call connects you to one team focused on connecting you to expert care without the hassle. Call 660-726-1295 to schedule an appointment today. And welcome back out again here to King City, as again we'll take a look at the starting lineup here for the Warriors. It'll be Barrett Worrell, followed by Carter Danner and Dalton Worrell. Heart of the order will be Shea Miller, Jay Anthony, and Landon Hawkins. Rounding out the order, 7 to 9 will be Ricardo Kampf, William Fish, and John Rigney. Starting defense today here for the Wildcats will be Carter Heinrich in left, Wyatt Jackson in center, Connor Polium in right field. Jackson Shoup will get the start at the hot corner at third, Ryder Sample in the hole at short. Caden Wainscott will get the start at second base. Gentry Law will get the start at first. On the mound is the hard-throwing senior right-hander, Graham Metzger. His battery mate behind the plate is Coy Cordonier. Again, both teams need a win here to keep their, well, especially for the Warriors, need a win to keep their shot at a conference title alive. King City can still lose this game and still win at least a share. So Barrett Worrell, the left-handed shortstop, will lead off here for the Warriors. Metzger looks in, and the Smith Prudential Financial first pitch is looked at inside as it misses for ball one. Remember, start your future retirement on the right track by contacting Smith Prudential Financial Services at 660-726-3396. Now the 1-0 home from Metzger to Worrell is going to be fouled off out of play. Count evens up 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bit of a warmer day today, but still pretty windy. Wind blowing in, but also kind of from left to right.
60 degrees here at first pitch with a 15-mile-an-hour wind coming out of the north to northwest. Feels like 50 here at first pitch as the 1-1 misses upstairs for ball 2. Count moves 2 balls, 1 strike. And now the 2-1 home for Metzger is going to hit into left field. Heinrich going to come in on it and puts it away for out number 1. That'll bring up now Carter Danner to bat as he moves up in the order after picking up a couple of hits over his past few games. Moves up from the 5 spot up to the 2 spot here for the Warriors today. Now the first pitch home from Metzger to Danner. Will miss outside for ball 1. Count moves 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 to Danner will clip the outside corner for strike 1. Count evens up at 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 swung on a miss for strike 2 as count moves 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody on, 1 out here in the top half of the first inning. Still scoreless here in King City. As the pitch home from Metzger is looked at for strike 3 as Danner goes down looking for out number 1.
Yeah, that was just too close to take on 2 strikes, and that's something that we say quite a bit. Well, you're here just got to figure out you can't be too picky in a 2-strike count.
That'll bring up now the senior catcher Dalton Worrell. He'll hit here from the left side. The left-handed batter's box here against Metzger. First pitch home. Will miss for ball 1. Now the 1-0 home from Metzger to Worrell. He is going to be fouled off out of play down the third base side. Count evens up at 1 ball, 1 strike. Metzger will look in. Now has the pitch he wants and brings home the 1-1. Will miss upstairs. Ball 2. Count moves 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here with 2 outs. Top half of the first. Warriors looking for their first base runner of the ball game. As the 2-1 comes in. Low for ball 3. Metzger being very careful here with the senior left-handed hitter Worrell up at bat. As the 3-1 pitch. Looked at for strike 2 as the count now moves full. Now the 3-2 home for Metzger. is going to be hit into left center field, and it is going to get down off the fence. A short fence out in the outfield, and Worrell going to slide in safely at second base with a double.
Nice hit there by Dalton. Didn't like the strike 2 call. Got a pitch in the exact same spot. Knew he had to fight it off, and delivers a nice hit to center field for a 2-out double.
Fence is not very deep, so hits off the fence. Not a far throw back in there for Wyatt Jackson.
Yeah, I mean,
almost made that a close play there with Dalton Worrell as that brings up now Shea Miller to bat.
Yeah.
Metzger will step off.
I was going to say it was a lot closer than you would normally see a one-hopper off the fence.
So Shea Miller, the senior first baseman, will dig in. First pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 1.
Yeah, just way behind that one.
Metzger will look in, checks the runner Worrell at second. The 0-1 pitch will miss inside as the count evens up at 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, Metzger will check Worrell. This one going to be fought off foul down the first base side right at the Warrior dugout as the count moves 1 ball, 2 strikes. Miller's been late here on the last couple of swings. As the 1-2 pitch up coming from Metzger. It's going to come in and hit him. And Miller will wear it as he'll take first base. And now runners on first and second with 2 outs. Here for the Warriors as Jay Anthony will come up to bat.
Now batting the second baseman, Jay Anthony.
Well, decent opportunity here for the Warriors. If Jay Anthony can get one into the outfield grass, will probably score a run.
Coordinator will come in and have a quick word with his pitcher Metzger here. With 2 outs and 2 on.
It would be huge for the Warriors if they could get a early lead here, especially considering they've got Landon Hawkins on the mound. Really needing him to come through here with some innings. If they can get an early lead here, that would be huge for them.
With Waynescott playing close to the second base bag, a lot of room down that right side of the infield as the first pitch swung on and missed by Anthony for strike 1. So Waynescott almost playing behind the second base bag, and if Anthony's able to hit it the opposite way, a lot of room between second and first. As the pitch will clip the inside corner, strike 2 as count now moves, no balls, 2 strikes. Metzger trying to get out of this inning unscathed. The 0-2 home. Misses upstairs, but Anthony goes down swinging as he'll put it away for out number 2. We go to the bottom of the first, still scoreless when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV. If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team. Prom night, wedding bells, the moments you'll remember forever start with the perfect look. This prom and wedding season, make it easy with Briar Patch Flowers and Gifts on the west side of the square in Albany. From sharp, stylish tuxedo rentals that fit just right to beautiful corsages and boutonnieres designed to match your colors perfectly, Briar Patch has everything you need to complete your special day. Local service, personal attention, picture-perfect details. Stop by Briar Patch Flowers and Gifts on the west side of the square in Albany and get ready to look your best when it matters most. And welcome back out again here to King City as we get ready to start the bottom half of the first inning. Let's take a look at the starting lineup here for King City. In the batting order, it'll be Caden Waynescott, Graham Metzger, and Ryder Sample, followed by Gentry Law, Coy Cordonier, Wyatt Jackson, and then the bottom third will be Jackson Shoup, Carter Heinrich, and Kenston Aborn. Take a look at the starting defense today here for the Warriors. It'll be Ricardo Kampf in left field, John Rigney in center, William Fish will get the start in right field. Carter Daniel will get the start today at third, Barrett Worrell in the hole at short. Jay Anthony will get the start at second base. Shane Miller will dig him out at first. On the mound for the Warriors is the freshman Landon Hawkins. His battery mate behind the plate will be Dalton Worrell.
Well, last night the Shamrocks got out to a 3-0 lead in the first inning on the Warriors, and it just kind of seemed like their whole demeanor changed for the rest of the game. So, to me, that makes it really important that they have a good first inning here, keep King City off the board, and then get into that second inning with this game still scoreless.
It'll be Wayne Scott, Metzger, and Sample to bat here to start for the Wildcats. As it'll be Caden Wayne Scott that'll lead off as he'll hit here from the right side against the right-handed freshman Landon Hawkins. Pretty much been the ace so far here for the Warriors. And the first pitch. Looked at for strike one. Off-speed pitch has Wayne Scott looking for strike one. Big game here for the freshman. As the 0-1 pitch upcoming to Wayne Scott. Will miss low and outside for ball one. Count evens up 1 ball, 1 strike.
You can tell already King City's going to be a vocal dugout this game.
As the 1-1 upcoming from Hawkins to Wayne Scott. It's going to miss just low. Ball 2. Count now moves 2 balls and a strike. Two-1 is going to be hit past the diving shortstop. Barrett Worrell into center field. And it'll be a leadoff single here for Caden Wayne Scott.
Good piece of hitting there by Wayne Scott. Kind of reached out and just got a pitch, and just outside of the outstretched arm of Barrett Worrell.
And it'll bring up now Graham Metzger to bat. He'll bat with a runner on first, nobody out. Trying to help out his cause on the bump. First pitch. Just outside for ball 1. Wayne Scott will take a nice lead over at first. Hawkins will give him a look. The 0-1 pitch. Looked at for strike 1. Count evens up 1 ball, 1 strike.
Landon paying a lot of attention.
That has kind of been one of the things that he's had trouble with, is paying attention to him a little too much on the base pass.
He's just constantly looking over at Wayne Scott all the time.
1-1. He is going to be fouled off out of play down left field side for strike 2 as the count moves 1 ball, 2 strikes.
We know that Worrell's arm behind home plate has a lot of respect among other teams, so teams aren't going to just run on him all the time. And if they want to risk it and they steal off a good pitch, I mean, that's just credit to them.
This one will miss low. Count evens up at 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Of course, there are other pitchers who they don't really pay attention at all to the runners, and their timing's the exact same, and that makes it easy to steal. But you don't want to be paying too much attention to the runners either.
2-2 in the dirt. Dalton keeps it in front and keeps the runner Wayne Scott at first base. So full count here to Metzger. Here in the bottom half of the first inning, still scoreless. Nobody out, runner on first base. Hawkins looking for a big out here. Wayne Scott takes a really good lead. This one is going to miss outside for ball 4 as Metzger will walk. Puts runners now on first and second.
Yeah, that one was just off the plate by a little bit. And if Worrell had been able to catch that cleanly and maybe frame it, he might have got strike 3 there. Yeah. But because he didn't catch it, there was obviously no chance of a strike 3 being called.
That'll bring up now Ryder Sample to bat, as we talked about in pregame, coming off a game yesterday where he picked up his 200th career strikeout and 100th hit. Should rephrase that as first pitch swung on a miss for strike 1. 200 strikeout on the mound, not at the plate.
Yeah, it's two very different ways of thinking about it.
It would take a lot to strike out 200 times in a high school baseball
Probably
career.
Wouldn't have the opportunity to
That's
strike
exactly
out
the thought.
200 times.
This one is going to be hit into center field. It's going to get down. It's going to get past Rigney to the fence. Wayne Scott will come around to score. Wayne and Metzger held at third after the RBI double by Ryder Sample.
A good hit there by Ryder. Took it to the opposite field. I thought that maybe Metzger would have been able to score, but he gets the stop sign at third base, and Coach Worrell said the exact same thing that I was just thinking of. Got to take a better angle on that ball, cut it off. I think that the Wildcats got an extra base there.
Got to bring up now the first baseman, Gentry Law, to bat. He'll bat with 2 runners in scoring position. Still nobody out. His team up 1-0. First pitch in the dirt gets away, but Metzger will stay at third.
Yeah, you can see that.
That's even one of those things, though, with that. Hawkins never really came home to
say,
cover us. That's a thing I think Metzger probably should have attempted to come home.
He's just not thinking straight right now.
As this one looked at for strike one, count evens up at 1 ball, 1 strike.
Big thing for Hawkins, even going back to his junior high days, has always been confidence. So a big inning here by King City would be a bad sign for Albany's chances.
This one misses low for ball 2. Count moves 2 balls, 1 strike. Again, we talked about it yesterday where North Harrison jumped on the Warriors early 3-0 in the first, and they kind of started to look like they got the defeated look in them, as this one will clip the outside corner, strike 2, as count evens up at 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, one thing you don't want from your pitcher is a lack of confidence.
Yes.
Pitcher's got to have a short memory, kind of like a shooter in basketball. You got to have a short memory and just not dwell on mistakes too much.
2-2 off speed, misses low for ball 3 as the count now moves full. And the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard. Jay Anthony picks it up. Throw home. And not going to be in time as Metzger will score. And Law gets on base due to the fielder's choice.
Not the right play by Anthony. You got to force out at first. It's not a force out at the plate.
Just got to take the out.
Yeah. You're not going to have time to make a throw, make the catch, and the tag, especially because you're playing normally. You weren't playing in. Just take the out at first base there.
That'll bring up now Coy Cordonier as his team leads 2-0. Still nobody out, runners on the corners. As the first pitch is going to be hitting the left field. Left fielder Kampf comes in on it. He'll catch it and throw off the mark to the cutoff man. Ryder Sample will score. And Warriors get the first out of the inning, but they surrender another run. They now trail 3-0 here in the bottom of the first, as it brings up the center fielder Wyatt Jackson to bat.
And you'll take it. Good at bat there by Cordonier. At the very least, you wanted to get it in the air so you could get that sacrifice fly, and that's exactly what he did. Plates another run.
First pitch to Jackson. Is going to be hitting to right center field, and it's going to hit off the fence. Rigney uncertain of exactly how close that fence was, and it's going to drop for another single as runners move to first and second.
That's the tough part of being an outfielder, because you have to be looking at the fence and then refine the ball, and Rigney never did look at the fence, so he had no idea how much room he had, and you could tell by the way he kind of tried to play that.
It'll now bring up the third baseman, Jackson Shoup, to bat with runners on first and second and 1 out. First pitch is going to be again hitting to the outfield. Rigney has a drop again, and another single will load the bases. Bases loaded here, just 1 out here for the Wildcats, as it'll bring up the number 8 hitter, Carter Heinrich, to bat.
Yeah, it's one of those things that I've said before, but anytime that you have a chance to get an out, and the chances of you getting that out are, the odds of you getting that out are higher than you not, that you have to make the play.
Yeah. First pitch to Heinrich is going to be fouled off out of play down the first base side for strike 1.
You got a freshman pitcher on the mound. He already doesn't have a ton of pitches to work with, 10 less than if he was an upperclassman, and you just got to help him out.
This one hit towards the second baseman, Anthony. Throws to second, they get 1. Throw to first, they'll get the double play. A 4-6-3 double play to end the inning but King City puts 3 on the board. They lead 3-0 as we go to the second inning when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Hungry for real mouth-watering barbecue? Head on over to B&B Barbecue in Albany. From tender pulled pork and juicy brisket to ribs that fall right off the bone, every plate is packed with flavor you'll come back for again and again. And don't forget to try their amazing loaded fries, piled high with your favorite meat. They're a meal within themselves. Whether you're grabbing lunch with friends, taking dinner home for the family, or catering your next big event, B&B Barbecue has you covered. So skip the ordinary, taste the tradition at B&B Barbecue in Albany.
Looking for something fun and trendy? How about something to wear to cheer on your Warriors or the Chiefs? JC Designs in Albany has it all. JC Designs in Albany has something for you to wear to work, to the ball game, and even for a night on the town. JC Designs is located 1 block west of the square in downtown Albany, or you can check out their website at j-c-designsmo.myshopify.com.
Kathy Sneed at Acres of Hope LLC in Albany, Missouri provides compassionate counseling and therapy to help you navigate life's challenges. Kathy specializes in trauma and PTSD, child and behavioral issues. Call Kathy at Acres of Hope at 660-285-4844. That's 660-285-4844. Acres of Hope LLC, because every journey deserves hope.
And welcome back out again here to King City as we get ready to start the top half of the second inning. King City got a quick 3-0 lead, and Metzger will have a little bit of a cushion here as he takes back his spot on the bump, and it'll be the 6, 7, and 8 hitters coming up for the Warriors. Landon Hawkins, Ricardo Kampf, and William Fish. That'll bat here for the Warriors.
3-run first inning, just like we had yesterday. North Harrison had the 3-run first inning on Albany, and now King City. So we know how the game yesterday went, so not a great omen for how this game's going to go, but we'll see how the Warriors respond.
And the first pitch here from Metzger to Hawkins. Swung on and missed for strike 1.
Outside part of the play, out in front of it a little bit.
And the 0-1 pitch is going to be popped back out of play. Foul for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes here to Hawkins. As Metzger will look in and will now bring home the 0-2. This is outside. Count moves to 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 is going to be fouled out of play down the first base side as it hits off the Warrior dugout. And count will remain at 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, 2 from Metzger will miss low for ball 2. Count evens up at 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, Landon was down 0-2, saw ball 1, fouled 1 off, and now ball 2, so staying alive here.
As the 2-2 from Metzger to Hawkins is going to be hit into center field, pop up. Center fielder Jackson will come in. He'll put it away for out number 1.
Yeah, Hawkins just underneath that one. Pretty lazy fly ball there. Nice easy play for the center fielder.
It'll now bring up Ricardo Kampf to bat as the left fielder will bat here with nobody on and 1 out. First pitch home for Metzger is going to miss low for ball 1. Kampf was not at the game yesterday for the Warriors as he was at track, ended up finishing first in the pole vault over at North Andrew as the 1-0 pitch comes in. Tip back foul. Count evens up at 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike here to Kampf.
We said it before, but you don't see a lot of foreign exchange students that go out for 4 sports.
Yeah.
He's just jumped into everything. At least we haven't seen it at Albany. Of course, other schools might have a different experience, but at least in Albany, we haven't had a whole lot of foreign exchange students that jump into all the sports like he has.
The 1-1 Swung on a miss for strike two as the count moves 1-2 strikes. Yeah, it was the kicker for the Warriors during football as this one looked at for strike three as he'll go down looking. And brings up now William Fish.
Now batting the right fielder, William Fish.
Fish will come up to bat with nobody on and 2 outs here in the inning. Warriors for the second time will have somebody come up to bat with nobody on and 2 outs. First pitch will miss low and outside for ball one. 1-0 from Metzger to Fish. Check swing. They're going to say he went around for strike one. Count evens up at 1-1 strike. Now the 1-1 home. Miss outside for ball two as the count moves 2 balls and a strike. And the 2-1 pitch is going to be hit down the first base side, foul territory, but it's going to get out of play for strike two as the count moves 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wind blowing in from left center field kind of pushed that one out of play.
Yeah, anything that's close. The way the wind's blowing, probably not going to have a play, but that's just the name of the game here in spring baseball in Missouri.
Now the 2-2 pitch home here from Metzger to Fish. This one will miss low as the count now moves full. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
It's a close one to take on a 2-strike count, but Fish got away with it there.
And the 3-2 will miss outside, ball 4. First walk issued here on the day by Metzger as it'll bring up the senior center fielder John Rigney to bat.
Batting the center fielder, John Rigney.
Fish on first, not being held on by law. Infield playing deep as the first pitch to Rigney. Looked at for strike one.
Gonna have to start that load a little bit quicker. Metzger's throwing pretty hard. Gonna have to start that a little bit quicker.
This one will miss inside as the count evens up at 1-1 strike. Now the 1-1 from Metzger. Off-speed pitch going to be hit in the left field. It's going to drop in front of Heinrich, and both runners will move up. So Fish now at second, Rigney at first as the lineup will flip over to Barrett Worrell.
Well, nice shot by Rigney there. Gets a base hit off Metzger a little bit out in front of the pitch and just drops it right in front of the left fielder.
Worrell flew out to left field in his first plate appearance of the day. Held bad here with runners on second and first and 2 outs. Kind of like what the Warriors had back in the first, when Metzger was able to get out of it with a strikeout to Anthony on 3 pitches. First pitch low for ball 1. Cordonier kept that one in front to keep Fish at second. The 1-0 pitch misses high and outside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes here to Worrell. With 2 on and 2 out. And again, we'll miss outside as the count now moves 3 balls, no strikes.
It's not missing by much, but I have thought that those last 2 pitches have just been off the plate. Maybe a little high too, but again, not missing by much.
3-0 pitch is going to be tipped back foul as Barrett had the green light on 3-0, but fouls it back. Count moves 3 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, that one's definitely a strike, but just a little bit underneath it.
Metzger shakes off the pitch, now has the one he wants. Now Barrett will call time and step out of the box. 3-1 home for Metzger. He's going to be hitting the gap between short and third. Play at third will Fish in safely as Another single here by the Warriors. Load the bases with Carter Danner coming to bat.
Yeah, I don't know if Will's getting much of a secondary lead, but that's exhibit A of why you really got to get off the bag there. Is a hard hit ball to left field and almost an out there at third.
Danner 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout looking. Comes up to bat with the bases loaded. 2 out. First pitch will miss high for ball 1.
But another thing is that it's not a super deep fence, so the outfielders aren't playing as deep either, so it's not all on fish.
As the 1-0 pitch. Looked at for strike 1. Count evens up at 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, this is the same field for softball, so fence not as deep as some others in the area. As the 1-1 pitch. Swung on a miss, strike 2 as the count moves 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now the 1-2 home for Metzger. Misses outside as the count moves to 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the 2-2 pitch. Swung on a miss, strike 3. We will go to the bottom of the second with King City ahead 3-0 when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They're prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
Sublime Formal Wear is your homecoming prom and special dress destination. Drop by Saturdays from 10 to 1 to browse their selection of short dresses or schedule a formal gown appointment for an unforgettable session tailored just for you. Sublime Formal Wear has hundreds of dresses in stock. Check their Facebook page weekly for additional open hours. They're located at 115 South Polk on the west side of the square in Albany. Drop in, find them on Facebook, or visit sublimeformalwear.com or call 660-851-1122 to start your journey to your perfect dress.
And welcome back out again here to King City as we get ready to start the bottom half of the second inning. It's a 3-0 lead here for the Wildcats. It will be the 9, 1, and 2 hitters coming to bat here for the Wildcats. Kenston, Aborn, Caden Wainscott, Graham Metzger. Aborn will hit here from the left side here for the Wildcats. As the first pitch home here from Hawkins. It's going to be a grounder towards second. Anthony has some trouble with it, picks it up, has some time, throw over to first base. Is there for out number 1.
Good job by Anthony to at least stay with it. Didn't field that one cleanly, but knew he had some time and just picked it up and delivered a good hard throw to first base. Good to not see him rush the throw and then make a bad throw to first as well.
I'll bring up now Caden Wainscott. He singled and scored back in the first. First pitch home here from Hawkins. It's going to be a grounder towards short. Barrett Worrell picks it up, throw over to first in time for out number 2.
Yeah, great
Good start
job
to the inning here for the Warriors.
Yeah, great job by Barrett. Ground ball kind of in the gap up the middle there, and just charged that one. You got a speedy Wayne Scott running to first base, and he didn't waste any time. Charged that ball, picked it up, delivered a good hard throw to first base.
It'll now bring up Graham Metzger. He walked and was able to come around to score back in the first. He'll bat now with nobody on and 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the second with King City up 3-0. First pitch will miss low for ball 1. We almost saw a 3-pitch inning.
That would have been great for the pitch count.
Yes. The 1-0 pitch. Grounder to third. Danner eats him up a little bit. Throw over to first. And gets away there from Shea Miller as Metzger gets on base due to the throwing error by Carter Danner.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You had a chance to get out with your pitcher having thrown 4 pitches and just can't. The Warriors defense can't make the play there, and now we'll see if King City can make something of this.
Going to bring up Ryder Sample, an RBI double. Last inning to right center field.
It's the meat of the order coming up here, too. So King City could do some damage here with 2 outs.
Hawkins will check Metzger at first. Doesn't take a large lead. First throw. First pitch is going to miss outside for ball 1. Hawkins will check Metzger. Now the 1-0. Will be looked at for strike 1. Count evens up at 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yep. And Hawkins again looking over at Metzger a couple times. Metzger could go, but I would say he's not a super big threat to steal there, so you don't need to pay him too close attention.
This one hit and goes off the glove of Danner. Throw to second base in time. It'll go down as a 5-4 putout for the Warriors as they get out of the inning. Trailing just 3-0. We'll go to the third when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
East Fork Lodge in Albany, Missouri is pleased to announce the opening of its new rec center. It has 2 spacious suites, each equipped with 2 queen beds, a pull-out sofa, kitchenette, microwave fridge, and dining area. Guests have access to half-court basketball, pickleball, workout facilities, and a game room offering billiards, ping pong, air hockey, foosball, and shuffleboard. For details on the rec center, lodging, or the Legacy Event Center wedding venue, contact bookings at eastforklodge.com or visit our website at www.eastforklodge.com. Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany. Want to relive some of Albany TV's greatest moments?
Hager with a full court shot, and he makes it! Oh my goodness, he makes it!
Up here by Jimmy Papa. His shot at the buzzer.
Banks it!
Catch it online. Albany TV's YouTube page has almost every ball game from 2018 to today, right at your fingertips. Watch classic broadcasts, cheer on your favorite teams, and share the memories with family and friends. Subscribe now to Albany TV-Mo on YouTube and relive the game.
And welcome back out again here to King City as we get ready to start the top half of the third inning. Warriors trail here 3-0 to the Wildcats. It'll be the 3, 4, and 5 hitters coming up for the Warriors. Dalton Worrell, Shea Miller, and Jay Anthony that'll come up to bat here for Albany.
Well, it was a good response in the second inning there for Albany. It gave up 3 runs in the first inning and then held King City scoreless, and it was a relatively quick inning pitch-wise for Landon Hawkins. Big question now is, I mean, they've had base runners, but they've stranded base runners in scoring position the first 2 innings. So if they get base runners on, the big thing this inning is stretching them across and getting on the board.
Yeah, already 3 stranded base runners in scoring position for the Warriors today, 5 total. And going back to that final play there of that second inning, hard hit ball, Carter Danner had a jump, almost came down with it in his glove. It dropped. He was able to get the throw off to second base in time, and really a great play there by Danner. Probably not going to get the speedy sample out at first, but was able to get Metzger at second.
Yeah, and it was good for him because he had just committed an error earlier, like the previous batter. So he got a chance right away to redeem himself, and that's exactly what he did.
Brings up Dalton Worrell. He doubled back in his first plate appearance back in the first. First pitch will miss outside for ball 1. Now the 1-0 home from Metzger to Worrell. He's going to be hitting his center field. Center fielder Wyatt Jackson going to go back and is going to catch it and rob it at the wall.
Great play.
Jackson robs Dalton Worrell of a home run to dead center field for out number 1, as it'll bring up now Shea Miller to bat.
Yeah, fantastic play. Had to kind of like bend over the fence a little bit, had his back to the fence, kind of bent over and just brought that one back. All you can do is tip your cap if you're Dalton Worrell on that one.
First pitch to Miller, hit back up the middle. Metzger barehands it, throw over to first base in time for out number 2.
Well, there's a couple things I really like about baseball, and it's good base running, and it's good fielding, and we've seen
two good plays,
two
right?
great
Back to
plays.
back.
Yeah, bare hand play by the pitcher. That's great.
I'll bring up now Jay Anthony. He struck out swinging in his first plate appearance. First pitch swung on and missed, strike one.
I think we're seeing why King City right now has the lead in the conference.
Now the 0-1 pitch is going to be tipped back foul for strike two. No balls, 2 strikes here to Anthony, with nobody on, 2 out here in the top half of the third. Warriors have not gotten a base runner before 2 outs in any of the other innings, so maybe Warriors able to get something here from Anthony with 2 outs. As the 0-2 pitch upcoming from Metzger. Off-speed pitch, buckles Anthony. He goes down looking for out number 3. And King City is able to put down the Warriors 1-2-3 in the third. We go to the bottom half of the third when we come back in a moment on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank Mascot Debit Card. With each swipe of your Mascot Debit Card, BTC Bank donates 7.5 cents to the school represented on your card. It's a simple step you can take to have a big impact on your community at no cost to you. Stop by our branch today to get your Mascot Card and start making a difference immediately. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. Member FDIC.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
And welcome back out again here to King City as we get ready to start the bottom of the third inning. And leading off here for King City will be Gentry Law. It'll be Law, Cordonier, and Jackson that'll bat here for the Wildcats. Law had an RBI fielder's choice back in the first.
Tell you what, that top of the third inning flew by, and the bottom of the second as well.
First pitch is going to be hit towards short. And throw by Barrett Worrell going to be in time to get Law at first for out number 1.
Yeah, you could, just watching Barrett play, you could tell he's got something that a lot of you need as a baseball player, and that's that internal clock. You saw with Wayne Scott running the bases, he really kind of rushed and delivered a good hard throw there. He knew he had more time, took a couple shuffles, made a good throw again over to first.
First pitch to Coy Cordonier is going to be looked at for strike 1. Cordonier, an RBI sacrifice fly back in the first.
It's kind of an intuitive thing. Some players have it, some players don't, but just knowing how much time you have as a fielder.
0-1 pitch will miss outside. Count evens up at 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 home from Hawkins. Hit past Anthony at second into center field. And it'll be a 1-out single here by Coy Cordonier. As it'll bring up the center fielder, Wyatt Jackson to bat.
And that one looked to be pretty high, but Cordonier saw it, he liked it, and just
kind of tomahawked it down past the second baseman, Anthony, into center.
Yeah.
Jackson singled back in the first. First pitch. Off speed, going to be fouled off for strike 1 as he had Jackson way out in front.
Yeah, it looked to be a hanging breaking ball, and Jackson's eyes just kind of lit up and swung a little bit ahead of that one, like you said.
Now the 0-1 pitch home here from Hawkins. Misses upstairs. Count evens up at 1 ball, 1 strike. One count, 1 out, 1 runner on here in the bottom of the third. This one looked at for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Jackson. As the wind continues to blow in from left center field. The 1-2 pitch. Off speed, looked at, strike 3. Jackson goes down looking first punch out of the ball game here for Landon Hawkins.
Another breaking ball, caught the outside part of the plate. Just froze the batter there. Nice job by Hawkins.
That'll bring up Jackson Shoup. He singled back in the first and was called out at second base on a double play to end the first inning. First pitch. Looked at for strike one, as Hawkins has seemed to find a little bit more of a groove here since that, giving up 3 runs in the first.
Yeah, it's a good sign here, especially if he can get this last out. That'd be 2 solid innings from him.
The 0-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch again looked at for strike 2 as Shoup goes down 0-2.
He's got the off-speed pitch working. King City hasn't been liking it this inning, and he's been just peppering the strike zone with it.
Cordonier doesn't take a large lead as the 0-2. Off-speed, going to be hit into right center field. It's going to get down in front of Rigney. Has a little bit of trouble with it. Cordonier notices it. Play at second base, and the throw is going to be high. So they had a play, but the Rigney tried throwing to third, and Barrett Worrell unable to jump up and snag it out of the air and get Shoup out at second.
Yeah, John's he's just kind of having a rough day out there in center field, and it's not really, I mean, he's been having a good season out in center field, and he's been just not getting good reads on the ball here in this game, kind of uncharacteristic for him.
Now to bring up Carter Heinrich, he into a double play to end the first. First pitch looked at, strike one. 2 runners in scoring position, 2 outs. Hawkins and the Warriors really need a big out here without surrendering another run and going down by 4 or more. 0-1. Misses low as the count evens up at 1 ball, 1 strike.
One thing that always seems to happen in baseball is whenever you're having a hard time fielding, the ball just always finds its way to you.
A 1-1 pitch. Misses outside for ball 2. Count moves 2 balls, 1 strike. And now the 2-1 from Hawkins. Swung on and missed. Strike 2 as the count evens up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. He had Heinrich out in front. Now the 2-2 home from Hawkins. Bounces in the dirt, backhanded by Dalton Worrell to keep the runner at third.
Yeah, good dig there by Dalton, keeping that one in front.
The 3-2 home. Is going to be hitting to right field. Will Fish is there as he'll put it away for out number 3. And we will go to the 4th with King City ahead 3-0 when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
There's something special happening in downtown Albany. Our small town charm, our local businesses, and our historic Main Street are the heart of our community. And now we're investing in the future. From restoring storefronts to supporting entrepreneurs to creating new places for families and visitors to gather. Main Street Albany is leading the revitalization of our downtown. When you shop local, volunteer, or support Main Street projects, you're helping build a stronger, brighter Albany for generations to come. Join us as we keep moving forward. Main Street Albany, investing in our community, restoring our history, and building our future.
In our friendly small town of Albany, Missouri, we have community-minded businesses, great places to eat and shop, a historic Carnegie Public Library, community center, pool, 9-hole golf course, multiple places to worship, and a strong school system. Albany is the seat of Gentry County, located off Highway 136 in the heart of northwest Missouri. Albany is a fun place to visit, but an even better place to live, where we have small town roots with a big town feel.
Healthcare works best when it feels simple, supportive, and close to home. That's why Mosaic Medical Center Albany is all in on making it easy to access the care you need. We're now offering one-call scheduling for all our primary care clinics in Albany, Grant City, New Hampton, and Stanberry, including radiology appointments. One call connects you to one team focused on connecting you to expert care without the hassle. Call 660-726-1295 to schedule an appointment today.
And welcome back out, friends, as we start the top half of the 4th inning. Warriors will bring out the pitcher Landon Hawkins, Ricardo Koff, and William Fish here to start out the top half of the fourth inning. Metzger has gone 3 innings so far. He's given up no runs off of 3 hits, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts, 1 hit batter. Hawkins 0 for 1 on the day with a fly out to center field as the first pitch home from Metzger is going to be hit out to center field. Center fielder Jackson is there for out number 1.
Well, with Landon's struggles recently at the plate, that could be something to just boost the confidence a little bit. Not a bad hit. Drove it out to center field. Take your wins where you can get them.
Brings up now Ricardo Koff. He struck out looking in his first plate appearance as the pitch home from Metzger to Koff will miss the outside corner for ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. Tip back foul as the count evens up at 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Koff as King City leads here 3-0 in the top half of the 4th inning. As the 1-1 pitch home is going to be popped foul down the third base side, but is going to get out of play, and count will move to 1 ball, 2 strikes. And now the 1-2 home. Check swing. They went around for strike 3. 6th punch out of the day here for Metzger, as it will now bring up the number 8 hitter, William Fish. He walked back in his first plate appearance. And pretty much about the same way it was in that second inning. Hawkins flew out to center, and then Kopp struck out. Well, this inning, Hawkins flew out to center. Kopp struck out as the first pitch to Fish looked at for strike 1.
Chase Palmer in the on-deck circle. We didn't think he was going to play today because he's coming back from injury, but
and the pitch to Fish is swung on and missed for strike 2. That one kind of came in on him, a little bit of an excuse-me swing. As the 1-2 home to Fish. Looked at strike 3 as Fish goes down looking. 7th punch out of the day here for Metzger. We will go to the bottom of the 4th with King City ahead 3-0 when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Home Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Home Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Home Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Home Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust. Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helping smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Welcome back out to King City as we start the bottom half of the 4th inning. Kenston Aborn, the number 9 hitter, will lead off here for the Wildcats. He grounded out to second in his first plate appearance. We have a substitution defensively for the Warriors we'll get to here after this first pitch. He is going to be hit towards first. Shea Miller keeps it in front, picks it up, steps on first for out number 1. Again, a defensive substitution for the Warriors, as we talked about. Zayden Palmer was on the on-deck circle there to end that top half the 4th. He will take over in center for John Rigney, as it'll bring up the top of the order here for King City and Caden Wainscott. 1 for 2 on the day with a single, a run scored, and a ground out to short in his 2 plate appearances. First pitch home from Hawkins. Misses upstairs for ball 1.
You might not see him this inning unless the ball's hit to him, but we'll see when he bats next inning how game ready he is. We were told that he probably would not play today, so.
This one is going to be hit out to right field. William Fish in foul territory, able to put it away for out number 2.
So whenever, like, just psychologically, you go into a game thinking there's pretty much no chance that I'm going to play, and then you're put in, it can be hard to kind of get locked in.
Coming off a broken thumb and still kind of has it wrapped up a little bit, it'll be interesting to, and it's on his throwing hand, watching him try and throw and then hit would be the other thing, as Metzger 0 for 1 on the day with a walk, got on base to an error, scored a run for the Wildcats. First pitch on the off speed, looked at for strike one.
Yeah, we were watching him throw before the game, and he just can't really get a whole lot on those throws, and he's in center field, so he's going to probably have to make a throw or make a play.
The 0-1 pitch. Looked at, strike two as the count moves. No balls, 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes here to Metzger. With nobody on base and 2 outs, and Hawkins trying to set down the Wildcats 1-2-3 for the first time this afternoon. This one tipped foul. And count will stay at no balls, 2 strikes. Hawkins will look in, has the pitch he wants. Now we'll bring home the 0-2 to Metzger. And again, it's going to be fought off out of play, foul down the right field side. Hawkins tries to get out his counterpart here. The 0-2 home. This one is going to be fouled off this time down the left field side.
Well, Metzger fell down quickly 0-2, and I don't think he really liked either call, but he's done a nice job to battle here, fouled off some pitches, staying alive.
Now the 0-2 here from Hawkins. Off speed, going to be hit down the left field side, but it is going to get foul down the line as the count will stay at no balls, 2 strikes. Just kind of bending foul down that left field line.
Yeah, that was only a foul by about a foot or 2, so really close there, almost a base hit.
On 0-2 here to Metzger. As the pitch home here from Hawkins. Misses outside, trying to see if he can get Metzger chasing. He holds up as the count moves, 1 ball, 2 strikes. After you've hit that many foul balls, it's not a bad one to kind of waste one and see if you can get him to chase. As the 1-2 pitch here from Hawkins. Hit right at the third baseman, Danner, and that's why they call it the hot corner as he puts it away for out number 3 as King City goes down 1-2-3 for the first time this afternoon. We'll go to the 5th when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
In life, as in sports, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance, someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy. To get started, contact me, Nick Smith, the financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
Shelter Insurance, this is Charles.
Afternoon, Charles.
Joshua?
Does Shelter Insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
You know we offer car insurance, son. What's going on?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, we're your shield, we're your shelter.
See Shelter Agent Sant Phillips in Albany today for a free insurance review.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits, medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team. Prom night, wedding bells, the moments you'll remember forever start with the perfect look. This prom and wedding season make it easy with Briar Patch Flowers and Gifts on the west side of the square in Albany. From sharp, stylish tuxedo rentals that fit just right to beautiful corsages and boutonnieres designed to match your colors perfectly.
Briar Patch has everything you need to complete your special day. Local service, personal attention, picture-perfect details. Stop by Briar Patch Flowers and Gifts on the west side of the square in Albany and get ready to look your best when it matters most. And welcome back out again here to King City as we get ready to start the top half of the fifth inning. King City ahead 3-0. They scored all three back in the first. And for the Warriors, they will bring up Zayden Palmer, and then the top of the order, Barrett Worrell and Carter Danner. Zayden Palmer will get his first at-bat of the day as he took over defensively as well for John Ring. He'll also take a spot in the batting order.
Well, you got to give Albany credit. I mean, this game started off exactly the same way that last night did. 3 quick runs in the first inning, and they've held King City scoreless ever since, and they're still in the game. They've had chances offensively, just haven't been able to come through, and they're hoping to change that here in the last 3 innings.
So Palmer will get his first at-bat here against a Metzger. Again, we'll see how swings the bat with that broken thumb on his throwing hand. First pitch. Watches one outside for ball 1. Now the 1-0 to Palmer. Misses upstairs. They're going to check to see if he went around. He did not. Count moves, 2 balls, no strikes. Now the 2-0 home for Metzger to Palmer. Swung on a miss. Count moves, 2 balls, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike here to the leadoff man for the Warriors here in the top half of the fifth, as the pitch from Metzger is going to be inside as Palmer had to dance out of the way out of that one as the count moves 3-1. Metzger made him do a little jig there in that right-hand batter's box.
Hey, man, getting hit in the foot, I mean, that hurts more than you think it does.
That one will miss upstairs, just the second walk issued on the day here by Metzger. Will give the Warriors their first base runner with less than 2 outs today.
Yeah, maybe they can make something of that, especially considering that the top of the order is coming up now.
Barrett Worrell 1 for 2 on the day. He's flown out to left and singled in his 2 plate appearances. First pitch for Metzger is going to miss high, gets away. Palmer will take off, and he is going to be in safely at second. Palmer did not get a good read on that, but still able to make it the second standing up. And time going to be called here by King City as Metzger's had a couple of pitches where he's really kind of missed the zone. And we're going to have a quick Petty John Auto Center timeout. We're back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Back with more in a moment on Albany TV.
Hungry for real mouth-watering barbecue? Head on over to B&B Barbecue in Albany. From tender pulled pork and juicy brisket to ribs that fall right off the bone, every plate is packed with flavor you'll come back for again and again. And don't forget to try their amazing loaded fries, piled high with your favorite meat. They're a meal within themselves. Whether you're grabbing lunch with friends, taking dinner home for the family, or catering your next big event, B&B Barbecue has you covered. So skip the ordinary, taste the tradition at B&B Barbecue in Albany.
And welcome back out again to King City with a runner on second, nobody out. A 1-0 count here to Barrett Worrell as the meeting on the mound is done. Barrett again will dig into that left-handed batter's box, and the 1-0 pitch upcoming here from Metzger to Barrett with Palmer on second and nobody out. Warriors threatening here for their best opportunity to score today as this one fouled off out of play for strike 1. Metzger looks in, has the pitch he wants. Took him a long time, so Barrett will call time. Pitch will miss upstairs. Count now moves. 2 balls, 1 strike. Metzger will check the runner Palmer at second. The 2-1. He is going to be fouled off as the count evens up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 count here to Barrett Worrell. I will say Metzger not necessarily the quickest pitcher that we've seen on the mound, getting into his windup as the 2-2 home. Misses outside, gets away. Palmer going to try and take third. He is going to slide in safely as Palmer moves up to third base with nobody out in the 3-2 count here to Barrett Worrell.
Yeah, it's just what you said there. I feel like he started off working at a decent pace, and now he's working much slower as the game's gone along here. And I think we have some confusion on the count. It's full count, I think.
Yes, a full count here to Barrett Worrell with a runner on third and still nobody out here in the inning. And the 3-2 home. He's going to be hit down left field side and foul as Barrett tried to hit his dad down in the third base coach's box.
Yeah, that was hit right to him there. Had to jump out of the way. Coach's box can be a dangerous spot to be at.
Now Coach Worrell gets more in a defensive position to catch this one. This one hit into the gap between short and third. It's an RBI single here by Barrett. And the Warriors get on the board here in the fifth.
Yeah, great job by Barrett. He had a couple errors yesterday and just didn't look like himself. And he's had a couple of nice plays, and he's had a nice job at the plate, too, and hit that one the opposite way, right between the shortstop and third baseman, and gives the Warriors their first run of the game.
Now, Brett, I will tell you a bad omen. The Warriors also did not get on the board until the first time until the fifth yesterday.
Well, at least it's closer.
Yes.
At least it's not, I think it was 6-0 yesterday, something like that, 5-0 maybe.
Yeah. It was 6-0 as first pitch here to Carter Danner swung on a miss for strike one. He's 0 for 2 on the day with 2 strikeouts. Got moved up in the order from the 6th spot to the 2 spot, and so far has not yet been able to deliver here in the 2 spot as the next one is swung on a miss for strike 2.
A lot closer today. Carter Danner, representing the tying run, but down 0-2 here.
Still nobody out here in the fifth with Barrett Worrell on first. The 0-2 for Metzger. On the outside corner, strike 3 as Danner goes down looking. That one was close.
Yeah, the Warriors if it's on the outside part of the plate, you got to at least try and foul it off. And the Warrior hitters just have not liked the outside part of the plate today.
And they're going to intentionally walk Dalton Worrell after he about hit one out of the park here in his last at bat, which ended up being a long fly out to center.
Metzger didn't want him to do that. He wanted to pitch to him.
Yeah. But that'll bring up now Shea Miller. He's 0 for 1 of the day. He was hit by a pitch and grounded back to the pitcher Metzger in his 2 plate appearances.
Probably a smart decision here, just considering the hitter that Worrell is.
This one will miss inside here to Miller for ball 1.
But it is risky. Now
you now have both Worrells on base with their speed and just 1 out.
And the tying run is now on base. Go ahead and run at the plate.
The 1-0 pitch. It's going to miss inside, high and tight for ball 2. So 2-0 count here to Miller with runners on second and first, 1 out. Off speed pitch. Swung on and missed by Miller for strike 1. And now the 2-1 home to Miller. He's going to hit him for the second time today as that'll load the bases.
Oh, they got him on the stomach or on the thigh.
I think it was on the thigh.
Oh, man, yeah, that'll bruise. And now a jam here for King City.
Brings up Jay Anthony to bat here with bases loaded, 1 out. Anthony, though, 0 for 2 on the day with 2 strikeouts.
Tying run in scoring position.
You need to just put the ball in play here for Anthony. And the first pitch home for Metzger. Swung on a miss for strike 1. Metzger steps off and Barrett gets back to third safely.
He's right back off.
He's taking a dangerous lead with Metzger throwing out of the windup. And this one will miss outside for ball 1 as Barrett trying to take every inch of extra space out there at third base and really trying to take the attention of Metzger. As the 1-1 in the dirt low gets away. Barrett, though, will stay at third. But again, Metzger did not cover home, and that's one of those where I think, again, with the pitcher not covering, that's a spot where you probably do score.
Well, I mean, you're going to take that big of a lead. I mean, take home. I mean, he's halfway home. I can't believe he didn't go there.
Now the 2-1 pitch here to Anthony. Is going to be popped up into shallow right center field, and it is going to drop. They're going to try and throw home, and Barrett, who was back at trying to get back to third in case it was caught, and Cordonier is going to be down as Barrett slid into home. I mean, it was a play where Cordonier tried to make the tag, just needed to step on home on the force out, but so fielder's choice there by Anthony as Barrett out at home. Coy says he's okay and is ready to go as he'll come back and take over behind the plate.
Well, so was unsure of if that was going to get down or not, so that's why Barrett was so late to get a lead. He was ready to tag up, and I just couldn't believe they tried to throw home.
Especially because I thought they could have had,
I
thought the easy out would have been at second with
base,
Shea, because he was kind of doing the same, but
it worked out.
Wyatt Jackson has a great arm from center field, threw it in, and able to get Barrett out at home, so no runs scored as now Warriors with 2 outs, and base is still loaded here with Landon Hawkins coming up to bat. He's flown out to center twice today. First pitch swung on a miss for strike 1.
Also good to see that Cordonier's okay. That was kind of a dangerous play. Obviously wasn't malicious by Barrett, but just play at the plate. That's a dangerous situation.
0-1 will miss outside and low for ball 1. Count evens up 1 ball, 1 strike. Like I said, that's a play for Cordonier. That's the one where you just step on the plate and get away from there, because don't even make it an opportunity for him to run into you at all. As the 1-1. Check swing. Hawkins unable to hold off as the count moves 1 ball, 2 strikes, and Metzger 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning, giving up just the 1 run. As the 1-2. And they're going to get Hawkins down on strikes. 9th punch out of the day for Metzger. It's a 3-1 lead as we go to the bottom of the 5th when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Looking for something fun and trendy? How about something to wear to cheer on your Warriors or the Chiefs? JC Designs in Albany has it all. JC Designs in Albany has something for you to wear to work, to the ball game, and even for a night on the town. JC Designs is located 1 block west of the square in downtown Albany, or you can check out their website at j-c-designsmo.myshopify.com.
Kathy Sneed at Acres of Hope LLC in Albany, Missouri provides compassionate counseling and therapy to help you navigate life's challenges. Kathy specializes in trauma and PTSD, child and behavioral issues. Call Kathy at Acres of Hope at 660-285-4844. That's 660-285-4844. Acres of Hope LLC, because every journey deserves hope. Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christy's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany.
And welcome back out again here to King City as we get ready to start the bottom half of the 5th inning. Warriors got on the board in the top half of the 5th, but they still trail here 3-1 as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. It'll be the 3, 4, and 5 hitters coming up for King City. It'll be Ryder Sample, Gentry Law, and Coy Cordonier.
Yeah, it's good to see the Warriors. They get a run across, but it just felt like they kind of had a missed opportunity there to score some more runs, maybe tie the game even.
As the first pitch here to Sample is looked at for strike 1. the 0-1 pitch is going to miss low. Count moves 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now the 1-1 is going to be a grounder foul down the third base side. Count moves 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes here to Ryder Sample. As the next pitch upcoming here from Hawkins. On the 1-2 home. Is going to be hitting to right field, and Will Fish is going to have it go over his head off the fence. And Sample on his horse going to make it away around second base. And he's going to stop there at second with a leadoff double.
Now batting for the Wildcats, the first baseman, Gentry Law.
So with a 1-2 count, it'll bring up Gentry Law to bat now here for the Wildcats. So Law will bat. He is 0 for 2 on the day. He's got on base due to a fielder's choice and grounded out to short in his 2 plate appearances, as it looks like we might have a pitching change upcoming here for the Warriors. As this visit to the mound brought to you by Petty John Auto Center. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. We'll be back with more in just a second here on Albany TV.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
And welcome back as Hawkins will face Law here with a runner on second base. First pitch is going to be a chopper. Picked up here by the third baseman, Danner. Throw over to first base, looked Sample back, throw down to third, and is going to get away here from Barrett Worrell, but not far enough for Sample to attempt to come home.
Yeah, nice job by Sample there. Danner didn't have a whole lot of time to looking back, just kind of gave him a glance. So Sample didn't have to go all the way back, but good for the Warriors to get that out at first.
Now to bring up Cordonier, he is 1 for 1 on the day with an RBI sacrifice fly and a single to his credit on the day. Runner on third, 1 out, first pitch. Misses outside for ball 1. And now the 1-0 home from Hawkins. High pitch is fouled off, out of play for strike 1. Count evens up at 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 home. It is going to be hit into right center field. It is going to get down. Sample will score from third after a long RBI single here by Corey Cordonier, and quick already. That quick, King City able to get back the 1 run they gave up back in the top half of the inning. As it goes back to a 3-run King City lead as they lead here 4-1 in the bottom of the 5th. Wyatt Jackson will now come to bat. He's 1 for 2 on the day with a single and a strikeout. First pitch here from Hawkins. Hit right back up the middle into center field. And back-to-back singles here for King City, has runners on first and second with 1 out. As Jackson Shoup, who's 2 for 2 on the day with 2 singles, will come up to bat.
Well, King City now maybe mounting something. Again, before that last run they hadn't scored since the first inning and been pretty much held in check, but they may be cooking something here.
First pitch to Shoup is going to miss outside for ball 1. Hawkins into his 5th inning of work here. He's given up 4 runs, all earned here today. As the 1-0 is going to be fouled out of play for strike one, counting up a 1-1 strike. Already 8 hits given up on the day by Hawkins, just 1 walk, 1 strikeout. And the 1-1 here to shoot. Misses outside, throw down to first, back in safely is Wyatt Jackson at first. So 2-1 count here to shoot. Pitch from Hawkins going to be hit towards short. Barrett Worrell, throw to second. They're going to get 1 at second base. So runners on the corners with 2 outs as Carter Heinrich will come to bat. He's 0 for 2 on the day. He's hit into a double play and flown out to right in his 2 plate appearances. King City has yet to threaten the arm of Dalton Worrell so far on the day. So you have to do it here with runners on the corners with 2 outs. First pitch. Misses outside for ball 1.
Saw last night, Dalton not afraid to throw down with runners on the corners and 2 outs, especially with 2 outs.
Next one will miss for ball 2. This one is going to be hit foul out of play. Down the right field side, his count now moves 2 balls, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike here to Heinrich. With Cordonier on third, Shoup on first. 2 outs here in the inning, 4-1. Kings with the lead in the bottom of the 5th. This one a grounder down the third base side, foul. As the count evens up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hawkins trying to get out of this inning, only surrendering the 1 run. The 2-2 is going to be popped out of play, foul down the first base side, and will stay at a 2-2 count. And now the 2-2 home. Chopper foul. Count will remain at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hawkins looks in, checks the runner at third. Now the 2-2. It's going to be hit into shallow right center field. It's going to drop. Shoup will make it into third. Heinrich to second. After the RBI double by Carter Heinrich, it is now a 5-1 King City lead.
Man, it doesn't matter who it is for Albany. Center fielder is just not having a good day. There's Aiden Palmer, had a little bit of trouble picking that one up, and another run maybe could have scored off of it, but they didn't send him.
That'll bring up now Kenston Aborn. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Grounded out to second, grounded out to first in his 2 plate appearances. Has only seen 2 pitches on the day. As the first pitch from Hawkins. This one looked at on the outside corner, strike 1. Now the 0-1. Tip back foul. Count moves, no balls, 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes here to Aborn. As the pitch upcoming from Hawkins. 0-2, going to be hit out to deep center field. This one is gone. 3-run home run by the number 9 hitter, designated hitter, Kenston Aborn. And just like that, it's a 7-1, 8-1 King City lead. as it'll turn the lineup back over here for Caden Wainscott.
Yeah, what a big hit there by Aborn. Warriors were still trying to hold on. That run scores 3. Now Warriors down by 7. And with Metzger on the mound, that's a big mountain to climb.
Wainscott 1 for 3 on the day with a single run scored, a ground out to short and a fly out to right in his 3 plate appearances. First pitch will miss high for ball 1. This is the second time King City will send at least 8 batters to the plate, as they did back in the first when they scored 3. So far they've scored 5 here in the 5th. As this one looked at for strike 1, count evens up at 1 ball, 1 strike. And Warriors' chances of a share of a district title slowly continuing to slip away as this one misses for ball 2 as the count moves 2 balls and a strike. Two-1 now to Wainscott. Swing and a miss. Count evens up now at 2 balls, 2 strikes as he got Wainscott swinging at 1 on the inside part of the plate. Now the 2-2 home from Hawkins. Misses high and tight, ball 3 as the count now moves full. 3-2, swung on a miss, strike 3 as Hawkins fell down on the mound. But he gets Wainscott down swinging, but not before King City can add 5 to the scoreboard. They lead 8-1 as we go to the 6th inning when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Shelter Insurance, this is Charles.
Afternoon, Charles.
Joshua?
Does Shelter Insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
You know we offer car insurance, son. What's going on?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, we're your shield, we're your shelter.
See Shelter Agent Sant Phillips in Albany today for a free insurance review.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team. Prom night, wedding bells, the moments you'll remember forever start with the perfect look. This prom and wedding season make it easy with Briar Patch Flowers and Gifts on the west side of the square in Albany. From sharp, stylish tuxedo rentals that fit just right to beautiful corsages and boutonnieres designed to match your colors perfectly, Briar Patch has everything you need to complete your special day. Local service, personal attention, picture-perfect details. Stop by Briar Patch Flowers and Gifts on the west side of the square in Albany and get ready to look your best when it matters most.
And welcome back out again here to King City. Remember, today's pitching change is brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Remember, your Albany Hy-Vee is a proud sponsor of Warrior Athletics. They're proud to serve the community with fresh food, friendly service, and strong local partnerships. The entire infield will change here for the Wildcats. It'll be Gentry Law now at third, Caden Wainscott at short, Jaden Jackson Shoup at second base, Graham Metzger at first. As the new pitcher on the mound will be Ryder Sample, as he'll try and finish this game off here for the Wildcats. As King City leads 8-1 as we start the top half of the 6th, it will be the 7, 8, 9 hitters, Ricardo Kopf, William Fish, and Zayden Palmer. First pitch to Kopf. He is going to hit him as he will take first base. First pitch here from Ryder Sample, going to come in and hit Kopf, as it now brings up William Fish. He is 0 for 1 on the day with a walk and a strikeout.
Yeah, they're gonna check on Kopf here. He's still feeling that pretty good, but I think he's gonna be fine. He says he is anyway.
First pitch home from Sample. It is going to be hit. Shortstop Wainscott will pick it up. Throw to first base is going to get Fish, but not not played quickly enough to get the speedy comp at second.
Yeah, too deep there to get caught. That was a nice hit there by Fish, but good range there by Wayne Scott, and a good decision to get the out at first and not try for second.
That'll bring up Zayden Palmer. He walked and scored back in his only appearance of the day as he came in for John Rigney back in the 5th. First pitch. Misses low for ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch here from Sample to Palmer. He is going to be off the end of the bat towards second baseman. Shoup will pick it up, throw to first base in time. As Kampf will move up to third base, but now with 2 outs as it brings up Barrett Worrell to bat. He is 2 for 3 on the day, 2 singles, an RBI, and a fly out to left in his 3 plate appearances.
Number 8, Barrett Worrell.
Barrett's got a nice little cut there on his pants right below the butt. Almost need to put up a sensor there on him as that one misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. It's going to hit right back up the middle, and Ryder Sample just sticks out his glove and pulls it in for out number 3. We will go to the bottom of the 6th, 8-1, King City with the lead when we come back in a moment on Albany TV.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They're prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
Sublime Formal Wear is your homecoming prom and special dress destination. Drop by Saturdays from 10 to 1 to browse their selection of short dresses or schedule a formal gown appointment for an unforgettable session tailored just for you. Sublime Formal Wear has hundreds of dresses in stock. Check their Facebook page weekly for additional open hours. They're located at 115 South Polk on the west side of the square in Albany. Drop in, find them on Facebook, or visit sublimeformalwear.com or call 660-851-1122 to start your journey to your perfect dress. East Fork Lodge in Albany, Missouri is pleased to announce the opening of its new rec center. It has 2 spacious suites, each equipped with 2 queen beds, a pull-out sofa, kitchenette, microwave fridge, and dining area. Guests have access to half-court basketball, pickleball, workout facilities, and a game room offering billiards, ping pong, air hockey, foosball, and shuffleboard. For details on the rec center, lodging, or the Legacy Event Center wedding venue, contact bookings at eastforklodge.com or visit our website at www.eastforklodge.com.
And welcome back out again here to Albany, as again we have another pitching change brought to you by Albany Hy-Vee. Albany Hy-Vee, proud to support Warrior Athletics. They're committed to serving the community fresh food, friendly service, and strong local partnerships. New pitcher on the mound is Shea Miller. We'll go over the defensive substitutions after this first pitch here to Graham Metzger. Bounces in the dirt for ball 1. Landon Hawkins will take over at short. Zayden Palmer will move over to second base. Jay Anthony to first. Barrett Worrell will take over in center.
Well, there's a chance for King City to add some insurance runs before they try and close it out in the 7th, but if they score 3, game's over.
First pitch to Metzger, misses upstairs for ball 2. Warriors have not been run ruled many times this season, but threatening maybe a chance to have it happen twice in 2 days. As this one popped up on the left side of the infield, Carter Danner in foul territory. He is going to put it away for out number 1.
Oh, that was hit a mile in the air, and nice job by Danner to just kind of follow it and with the wind to stay with it and make the catch for out number 1.
It'll bring up now Ryder Sample to bat. Sample 2 for 3 on the day, 2 doubles, an RBI, 2 runs scored, and a ground out to third in his 2 plate appearances.
See Metzger sharing some words of wisdom there with Ryder. See if it pays off.
And Sample already with 2 doubles on the day. First pitch is going to be hit past the, knocked down there by the shortstop Hawkins. I didn't think he was going to get to it, but just able to knock it down, keeps it in the infield and keeps Sample to an infield single. As it brings up now Gentry Law. Law 0 for 3 on the day, was able to get on base due to a fielder's choice and has an RBI to his credit. Runner on first. 1 out here. We'll see if Sample will test the arm of Worrell at first. First pitch misses high and tight for ball one. Sample does have speed. As the 1-0 pitch upcoming to Worrell. Misses upstairs, ball two. You think maybe the Warriors are thinking that too with the way those last two pitches were.
Yeah, and Sample does have great speed, so if he goes, it's going to be tough to throw him out.
This one looked at for strike one. Count moves, 2 balls and a strike. We've seen Sample speed the past 4 years out on the football field. As the 2-1 pitch. Hit right back and hits off Miller. Bounces away. He's able to pick it up, throw to first. And Miller took one right off and looked like the right shoulder. We've seen a couple today right back to the pitcher, and that one hit hard right back up off of Miller. As it kind of almost hit right off that right collarbone area.
Yeah, that's like very close to the face. And you never want to see him get hit, but it's better that he got hit in the shoulder, of course, and it looks like he's going to be able to shake it off and keep throwing, but that's really scary.
And see if maybe they let him throw a pitch or two here after getting hit like that. Just see if he can throw it down after getting hit in that throwing shoulder. I think that's what they're going to do is they're going to offer him an opportunity to just kind of throw it a little bit. So they are going to do that as Coy Cordonier will be up at bat here for King City as Miller throws one down, looks okay. Thinks he's going to be fine.
Credit to him for making the play. I mean, that was
made the play and then immediately threw his glove down, and you knew he was hurt. As it'll bring up Coy Cordonier again, 2 for 2 on the day with an RBI sacrifice fly, 2 singles, another RBI and a run scored on the day. Runner on second, 2 outs. First pitch off speed, misses low for ball one. Nobody really holding Sample at second. Now Palmer will hold him at second as the 1-0 pitch. And the dirt gets away. Sample's going to take off, throw it down to third, and Sample dives in safely to third.
Yeah, throws a little high, but man,
even that, I don't think he was going to get it.
Sample's acceleration is really good. I mean, there's no taking that away from him. So I don't even think a perfect throw would have got him.
2-0 count here to Cordonier with now a runner on third. 2 outs. Throw from Miller is going to miss outside, ball 3. On deck will be Wyatt Jackson, who's 2 for 3 on the day. The 3-0. Chopper towards short. Hawkins able to pick it up, throw to first, unable to be dug out by Anthony as Sample will score. And now it's a 9-1 lead in favor of King City as King City tacks on another insurance run. Wyatt Jackson 2 for 3 on the day, 2 singles and a strikeout to his credit so far on the day. Throw back to first, in safely as Cordonier. First pitch misses high for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch from Miller misses low in the dirt for ball 2. Count moves, 2 balls, no strikes. So 2-0 count here to Jackson. Pitch from Miller. Misses high, ball 3.
And Miller just kind of put his glove on his shoulder. I mean, obviously he's still feeling that.
Yeah.
But maybe he's not. We'll see here, but
this one misses high, and I don't think he's going to be able to finish.
Anymore,
I think they're going to have to make another pitching change here.
I think he kind of took himself out there, actually.
Yeah.
He's coming off.
So a walk there to Jackson, and Miller going to come out as Jay Anthony will take over on the mound. We're back after this timeout here on Albany TV, as we'll have another Albany Hy-Vee pitching change on Albany TV, brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Albany Hy-Vee is proud to support Warrior Athletics. They're committed to serving the community with fresh food, friendly service, and strong local partnerships. Back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany. Kathy Sneed at Acres of Hope LLC in Albany, Missouri provides compassionate counseling and therapy to help you navigate life's challenges. Kathy specializes in trauma and PTSD, child and behavioral issues. Call Kathy at Acres of Hope at 660-285-4844. That's 660-285-4844. Acres of Hope LLC, because every journey deserves hope.
Looking for something fun and trendy? How about something to wear to cheer on your Warriors or the Chiefs? JC Designs in Albany has it all. JC Designs in Albany has something for you to wear to work, to the ball game, and even for a night on the town. JC Designs is located 1 block west of the square in downtown Albany, or you can check out their website at j-c-designsmo.myshopify.com.
And welcome back out again here to King City as Jay Anthony will take over on the mound here for the Warriors. Shea Miller will move over to first base again as he took one, like I said, off that right collarbone area of a hard hit ball by Gentry Law, able to pick up the ball and throw it to first to get the out, but you could just tell the last two batters after that went down 3-0 to Cordonier before a throwing error it was a fielding error by Anthony at first, and then the 4 straight pitch walk to Jackson.
So he's going to come back into the game, and he's playing first, so he doesn't have to throw that much, but he might still have to. And you're seeing he's still holding the shoulder. The only sub that the Warriors have is John Rigney, so they'd have to find someone who could play first base. Rigney's always played center, but
I don't know if they have another first baseman other than Anthony.
They're going to let him give him a go. But again, I mean, if you can't throw, it doesn't matter what position you're at. You're kind of handicapped with what you can do.
Brings up Jackson Shoup. He's 2 for 3 on the day, 2 singles, and he's got on base due to a fielder's choice. First pitch from Anthony is looked at for strike 1. Now the 0-1 pitch. He is going to be hit out to left field. Koff going to chase it down, hits off his glove and falls. Throw in is not going to be in time, as scoring from second is Corey Cordonier with 2 outs. And now it's a 9-run ball game.
Now batting for the Wildcats, the left fielder.
Runners on second and first, and now the winning run sits at second base here with 2 outs as Carter Heinrich will come to bat. First pitch misses. Upstairs for ball 1. On deck is the designated hitter, Kenston Aburn, who already has a 3-run home run to his credit in his last at-bat. 1-0 pitch. Swung on a miss for strike 1. Count evens up at 1 ball, 1 strike. One here to Heinrich with runners on second and first. The pitch home is going to be hit past short into left field. Trying to score here is Jackson, and that is going to do it as King City comes away with a 10-run victory here in 6 innings. And we will be back after this BTC Bank post-game timeout, and we'll take a look at tonight's Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North Player of the Game when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank Mascot Debit Card. With each swipe of your Mascot Debit Card, BTC Bank donates 7.5 cents to the school represented on your card. It's a simple step you can take to have a big impact on your community at no cost to you. Stop by our branch today to get your Mascot Card and start making a difference immediately. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. Member FDIC.